Hi guys, so this is the wrap-up video for the week 4 vlog, and I really enjoyed watching and listening to all of your ideas. I think that you guys really put out some good ones and some things that would really be beneficial to use in a classroom if you didn't have a music teacher for your students. So kind of going along with what you guys said, I do think that it would be really hard to give your students a comprehensive music education. I know personally that I would not feel comfortable teaching music to my students because I am not specialized, I am not trained, I am not educated in music, and I just don't think that I personally would be able to give them a comprehensive music education. But if it came down to it and I was at like a really small school without a music teacher, I would have to improvise because I do think that students need that exposure to music education. So yeah, I thought you guys had really great ideas. I really like the idea of using recorders. They're relatively inexpensive and they're pretty easy. And I think students would get a lot of enjoyment out of knowing that they are playing an instrument. So yeah, I really like that idea, and it gives students the performing aspect of a comprehensive music education. I also really like the idea of Go Noodle. I've been in a lot of classrooms where they use Go Noodle for various different reasons, but I think that using it for musical purposes would be a good idea because there are some activities on there where you do sing and dance, and that gets students performing and singing, and I think that that would be a relatively good way for students who normally dread singing or dread dancing because it's presented in a more fun way that they don't even like realize they're doing it. And I think that a lot of the students who, don't like music class, it's because, oh, I don't want to sing, I'm not good at it, I don't want to do this choreography, I'm not good at it. And that's kind of why they dread going to music class. But with it being presented in such a fun way, they don't even realize they're doing it. So it gets them doing these activities without having that anxiety. I also really like Madison's idea about integrating music into a history lesson. I think that that would work really well and would be very beneficial. So kind of like she was saying, you could tie in different musical pieces from different time periods that you're studying. And students would just get to be aware of, what music was like in different time periods and kind of compare and contrast what it was then to how it is now. And I think that they would get a lot of enjoyment of seeing how music has changed over time. And I think you could also do that with different cultures, have students listen to different cultural pieces, and again, compare and contrast the music we listen to and music in different countries. And that would really help them be exposed to what's going on around the world and different cultures, which is never a bad thing. I also really liked Madison's idea of for like responding to music. You could definitely easily tie that into like a writing lesson. So you could play a piece of music and have students respond, what it reminded them of, how it made them feel, what they liked, what they didn't like. So I thought that would be a good way to tie in music in writing. So yeah, you guys had a lot of really good ideas, and I don't think that there's a perfect answer to this. I think that we could all go about it our own way, and we would still be giving our students the best music education that we could if it came down to it. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching your guys' videos this week, and I will talk to you soon.